Hello, everybody. It is the American Doofus Show. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Don't be a doofus. It's the day after Louisville. And I said if there wasn't any violence, I'd gladly come on here Sunday and say I was a doofus for thinking there was. And I'm happy about it. It could have gotten ugly. It could have really gotten ugly. It didn't. And that goes in large part to the people of Louisville. Other cities have gotten ugly quickly. And the first two nights in Louisville, it was ugly. And if you want to see what was happening in Louisville the first two nights, Jason Downey, Maxwell Mitchell, two of the 502 live streamers, have footage from basically, Riot Hart, Matthew Ballard, who we're going to see some footage from in just a few minutes. These four guys primarily have been out every night, one or the other or all, and have done some incredible work as far as live streaming and telling a complete story. So if you want to see what happened the first two nights in Louisville, you can find that pretty easily on either any of those four Facebook pages in their videos. The day after Louisville, no justice, no derby, with a question mark and some other questions. It seemed yesterday raised more questions than provided answers. In the coming days, we're going to have guests on, and we're going to talk about those questions that yesterday raised. Questions like, did the NFAC do anything to help in bringing justice to Breonna Taylor? Why was the Angry Viking really there? Did anybody, quote unquote, win anything? I'm not talking about betting at the track. I'm talking about, because this is going to be spun by all sides as, we accomplished this, Did anybody really win anything yesterday? Where was the NFAC when things almost kicked off around noon at the courthouse in 6th and Jefferson? And where were the police? All of these questions are legitimate questions, valid questions that need answers, in my opinion. And finally, no justice, no derby. There was a derby. So what was accomplished yesterday? We'll talk about that in the coming days. As I said, we'll have some guests on, guests that we've had before, and some that we haven't talked to yet, that I'm looking forward to talking to. Last night in the live at the end, I promised a little footage today from the protests last night. This comes from Matthew Ballard. And
tiny bit of background.
Here's how things started out. The march started out around, I'm guessing 11:30 p.m. and went until 2 o'clock in the morning. So we'll jump ahead a little bit here to some additional footage. You can see there are a significant number of people out for that time. Yeah, they have.
so on.
So there you go. A little bit of video from last night's march that capped the entire day off. We started yesterday in Cox Park with some fiery rhetoric from speakers that made me question who wasn't a racist in that group, and we're gonna dig into that. I'm hoping to have a couple of representatives from the 3%ers talk about what their group really is. That's what the purpose of the show is to share information. The show's not about, obviously, it's not about making me look good or exposing anything. You know, it's not about me expounding on things. It's about asking questions, talking with others, and because the more we talk, the better off we are, in my opinion. And we're going to keep talking. I'll be back with the weekly wrap a little bit later on today. Possibly do a live weekly wrap. I'm not sure yet. It is Labor Day weekend. We can all celebrate the fact that everything remained peacefully. Everything ended peacefully in Louisville, and that's an answer to my prayers, and hopefully an answer to a lot. I know it's not, because I know there are pissed off white supremacists because no black people are dead, and there are pissed off black people because some things didn't get accomplished that they felt should. So, as I said, more questions than answers from yesterday, in my opinion, and we'll be talking about it on the American Doofus Show. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Don't be a doofus. Thanks for being a light in a bright world. I love you all. Have a safe day.